Once you embrace failure as a part of success, the next step is to start thinking independently. I always say, if everyone agrees with you, stop and think again. In the early days of Alibaba, everyone around me said that e-commerce wouldn't work in China. Most people thought I was crazy to believe that people would buy things online. But I knew that if I only listened to what everyone else said, I would never create anything new. That's the power of independent thinking. It allows you to see the future when others can't. As an entrepreneur, you can't afford to follow the crowd. Innovation only happens when you challenge the status quo. In those early days, I would often ask myself, if not now, when? If not me, who? I knew that waiting for others to believe in my idea was a waste of time. Instead, I had to trust my own instincts. Independent thinking is what sets you apart from the competition. It's what allows you to create something new, even when the rest of the world says it's impossible. Independent thinking doesn't mean ignoring advice or being stubborn. It means looking at the world differently and having the courage to follow your own path. When everyone tells you something can't be done, that's often when the biggest opportunities arise. I believed in the power of the internet and the potential for e-commerce in China, even when no one else did. That belief, that independent mindset, was what allowed me to push through the toughest moments. So, don't wait for others to agree with your vision. Think independently, challenge conventional wisdom, and trust in your ability to see things differently. That's where true innovation comes from.
Perseverance isn't just a personal trait. It has the power to create change on a larger scale. When I look at Alibaba's journey, I see how our commitment to persevere not only transformed our company, but also impacted millions of people worldwide. Perseverance allowed us to stay resilient in the face of every challenge, and it's this resilience that made Alibaba what it is today. By refusing to give up, we built something that didn't just serve us, but benefited countless others, from small business owners to everyday consumers. When we started Alibaba, the vision was simple: to help small businesses thrive in a digital world. But achieving that vision required a relentless determination to overcome obstacles. It wasn't just about surviving as a company. It was about creating something that would have a lasting impact. This is the power of perseverance. It enables you to build things that matter, things that outlast you. Every time we pushed through a challenge, we strengthened our ability to make a difference. Perseverance has a ripple effect. When people see others facing challenges and refusing to give up, it inspires them to do the same. At Alibaba, I wanted to create a culture of resilience, where people understood that setbacks are part of the journey. This approach not only shaped our team, but also influenced the entrepreneurs who used our platform. By showing what's possible through perseverance, we encouraged others to believe in their own dreams and to keep pushing forward. Throughout our journey, perseverance became a message we shared with the world. It was our way of saying that success isn't reserved for the privileged or the lucky. It's available to anyone who's willing to work for it, to endure, and to persist. This message resonated with people from all walks of life and helped Alibaba become more than just a business. It became a symbol of what's possible when you refuse to quit. Perseverance, I believe, is one of the most powerful forces for change. It gives you the courage to start, the resilience to keep going, and the strength to finish. When you persevere, you're not just building a business. You're building a legacy that can inspire others and create positive change in the world. That's the true impact of persistence.
It means believing that no matter what happens, you can find a solution. Optimism is a powerful force that attracts opportunities and helps you bounce back from setbacks more quickly. In the early days of Alibaba, there were many moments where things didn't go as planned. But I always believed that if we kept working hard, things would eventually turn around. That belief, that optimism, kept us going when others might have given up. Optimism changes how you see challenges. Instead of viewing them as roadblocks, you start to see them as opportunities to learn and grow. This mindset allows you to approach problems with creativity and resilience, knowing that a solution is always within reach. When you're optimistic, you're more likely to take risks and try new things because you believe that even if you fail, you can learn from the experience and move forward. But optimism isn't just about thinking positively. It's about taking action with confidence. When you believe that good things will happen, you're more likely to put in the effort needed to make them a reality. This proactive approach often leads to more success, as you're constantly looking for ways to improve and make progress, even in the face of adversity. Being optimistic also has a ripple effect on those around you. When you maintain a positive outlook, it inspires others to do the same. At Alibaba, I always tried to foster a culture of optimism, where challenges were seen as temporary and opportunities were viewed as abundant. This created an environment where people felt empowered to take risks and innovate, knowing that failure wasn't the end, but just a step towards success. So, how can you cultivate more optimism in your life? Start by focusing on solutions rather than problems, and trust in your ability to overcome whatever obstacles come your way. Optimism is a powerful tool that can transform not only your mindset, but also the outcomes you achieve. The power lies in starting and starting now. In a world where everyone is constantly focused on the future, we often forget that the only moment we truly have is the present. Learning to live in the now, without being overly concerned about what comes next, is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. The present is where life happens. It's where decisions are made, actions are taken, and growth occurs. The more we anchor ourselves in the present, the more productive and fulfilled we become. The present moment is the only time you can truly control. It's tempting to dwell on past mistakes or worry about future uncertainties, but neither of those things can be changed by focusing on them. What you can control is what you do right now. When you fully engage with the present, you make better decisions, take more focused actions, and enjoy life more. It's in the now that real change happens. One of the greatest benefits of living in the present is that it reduces stress and anxiety. We often create unnecessary pressure by constantly thinking about what might happen tomorrow. But when you focus on what you can do today, it simplifies everything. You're no longer overwhelmed by the uncertainty of the future. You're grounded in the action you can take right now. This mindset shift leads to greater peace of mind and clearer thinking. Living in the present also boosts your productivity. When you stop worrying about future outcomes and instead focus on doing your best today, you achieve more. You're able to give your full attention to whatever task is at hand, which naturally leads to better results. It's a powerful way to increase not only your productivity, but also your sense of satisfaction and accomplishment. So how can you make the most of this moment? Start by grounding yourself in the present. Whether it's through mindfulness, deep breathing, or simply pausing to appreciate what's around you, practice being fully present. The more you live in the now, the more you'll realize that the present is where all the real power lies. Writing daily is an underrated but incredibly powerful habit. When you write down your thoughts and goals, they become more real and concrete. Writing helps bring clarity to your ideas, giving you a sense of control and direction. Early in Alibaba, when everything seemed chaotic, writing helped me organize my thoughts and focus on what mattered most. It's like taking the clutter out of your mind and putting it in front of you so you can see it more clearly. It doesn't have to be complex. A few lines each day can help you gain clarity and get a sense of direction. Often, we're not even aware of the confusion in our minds until we write it down. When I first started writing down my goals and plans, I noticed that they started to feel more achievable. Writing turns vague dreams into concrete steps. It's a way of telling yourself that your goals are real and worth pursuing. Writing is also a powerful tool for self-reflection. By putting your thoughts on paper, you begin to understand how you respond to challenges and what's holding you back. This awareness helps you make better decisions and improve your emotional intelligence. During some of the toughest moments in Alibaba's early years, writing helped me see our challenges more clearly and make smarter decisions. Additionally, writing gives you a record of your progress. You might feel like you're not moving forward, but when you look back at what you've written weeks or months ago, you can see how far you've come. This reflection is crucial for keeping your motivation high. Writing also helps you get unstuck. It's a simple but effective way to process your thoughts and find the next steps forward. So, why not start today? Grab a notebook or open a new document and begin writing about your goals, thoughts, or challenges. Over time, you'll see how this simple habit brings clarity and direction to your life.